let's drag you over here.
Oh, well, this doesn't look like an armory.
Yeah.
And what is this supposed to be?
Pick one.
Fuck it. Let's go desert.
Well,
The
I mean, you can
desert.
always pick an unmarked one, too.
Alright, fine. I'm a gambler. Let's
This
go with the
one.
unmarked one.
This one.
Yeah, sure, that one.
This one.
That just looks like it leads to the snow place.
Anyways, here we are. You might feel a bit of a chill. I'll probably drag you over to the desert one in a bit. I got an idea. First, let's go outside.
Rook, with your ideas, either it's something great to see, or something horrifying.
It's live fire. It's not a surprise. To targets that most certainly cry and bleed. Feels like the real thing. In every way. I can die if I feel like toggling that on.
God damn. You guys
Interesting.
really spare no
Very
expense for this
nice.
stuff.
The door out? I honestly have not used. Yeah, as you can tell, I've never been in one of these. I'm usually above. Alright, time to speed it
I
up.
think this way's the way down.
Oh?
There's a way down over
Staircase?
here.
Thought it was a. Oh, yeah.
Leave it to Forge to find the way. Really is just like old times.
I'm a Mandalorian. We're built to find the way out of
Alright.
things
Yes,
like this.
Mandalorians have a
They are
natural
trekkers.
affinity for stairs.
Yes, we sure love our stairs.
Welcome
I'll
to
give it
outside,
to you, Rook.
technically.
Feels pretty real.
Man, this is insane.
To show you the fact afterward, but. Yeah, full package. Good. Watch your head. I'm in charge here, don't forget. Just want to point that out. So don't follow what I do, you can be in danger.
So it's a change in leadership now. Interesting.
What was a change in lead? You not remember?
I mean, yeah, I specifically told him that if he wanted to stay in the crime business, he'd have to lead things himself. I was done.
Yeah, and I did it for a little. Split. Do. Grab a Mark 1. Should automatically dispense.
Alright.
Ever fired one of these?
Yep.
I picked one up off a dead guy once and played around with it. Turned a guy into a complete
I've seen some of your
ball of
shoulders.
mush.
Soldiers fire them.
The targets. Probably not the same one.
Overkill. Well then.
Well, either way, I'm probably handing you guys prototype. They still need work, so they have limited charge. But I do got actually one full prototype that you guys can test out. So that's the Mark 1. Here's your Mark 2. It's $1 million gun.
Wow.
More energy
Very
than
impressive.
slug.
And huge.
Bulky, huge, unwieldy for your average soldier. So then, at the drawing board, I made this thing. There are
That's
prototypes
very
in there. Free to use them. When they come out, you can pick which one's your favorite, and then I'll hand them to you.
Alright, let's have a look. Mark 2A. Let's have a look. Wow, that was a big explosion.
There's also a burst fire mode.
well, well.
The kick is insane on the burst fire, but it works. Whoa.
After one hit the other.
See how you melt through those stormtroopers?
I imagine this
Powerful
could
weapon.
melt through damn near anything.
Well, wanna try it? There's your new target.
Alright.
Oh, I see. I don't think it does a damage type that pierces it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, alright, well, if you want to see something they can try this. I'll move it closer, hold on. Oops. Combat sim set at the hostile.
Just 4 shots, goddamn!
But the
Let's
bulls never
see.
stood a chance.
Let's see, something that used to probably scare any of you if you heard it. One of these guys.
Ugh, Storm Commandos. I didn't
Oh,
even get a
God
chance
damn.
to finish my sentence. What the
Hold
hell?
on. I think that was a fluke. Try it now. Much more like it.
It's like shields my evolve now existed on that guy.
Alright. Now we're getting to the territory where I don't have many copies of. This thing. Who wants to use it?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Look pretty heavy.
Yeah, there's more space. There's some inside, but there's only 2. So, if
I'll
you
take
like,
one.
Open it up to. Alright, so you two get it first and hand it to them.
Alright. Ah, this actually isn't as heavy as
Electronic
it looks.
optics.
Well, well.
He went flying.
That one just took 2 shots.
This thing's actually... It's like you took that Mark 1 of yours and just made a multi-shot weapon out of it. Great.
Pretty much. And that thing's not done. That's the prototype one.
Well, well.
Let me guess.
It
The
should be
final
more
product's
efficient.
going to be able to just shred commandos in one hit?
Possibly. More than anything, though, the firing mechanism does get jammed. There's a few faults with the gun. It's a bit
Yeah, I
unstable
did
as well.
notice the trigger's kind of sticky on this thing.
Give the other 2 folks a try.
Alright.
Well, I don't think Blade cares that much. Do you?
Hand it over. We'll see.
Yeah, you
Stop
take a look
Hey,
at
you
it.
Blade?
falling asleep, old man. Hello?
Hello.
We are in the midst of a combat training. It is not time to fall asleep.
Alright.
Yes.
Well, do you want to try this?
Forgive
Starting
him.
to see why you called the rest of us over now. I'm
He's
guessing
still
Blade's
fucking
getting a
high
little
off pain medications. You know, he got most of his most of his bones broken during a recent fight.
Do you want to try this,
Gonna let
Blade?
that stop you?
Sure.
Don't slash chop this.
Like, yeah, you have a look at it, Forge.
Interesting.
Alright, calling up 3 new targets.
Nice one.
Powerful weapon.
Yeah.
So, that's the Mark III. And then we got this thing.
That looks like you just pulled it straight off of a weapon emplacement.
Yeah, it's custom crafted. And none of you are actually strong enough to wield this thing. Alright.
Well then, don't keep us
call
in
a
suspense.
big target. Calling a target.
Sure that might not be a little too big?
No.
We shall see.
Alright.
Man,
Ah,
close.
damn.
I helped.
Nice one.
Got to be kidding me.
What? Oh, Clark's using the miniaturized one. The only miniaturized one right now.
Oh.
A
It's a lot
miniaturized
weaker.
one?
It's still out of this world and powerful. This thing has been strength tested to be able to pierce a transparent steel glass of a capital grade bridge. Getting in range of a shot like that is nigh impossible, though, because this thing does unfortunately have one major falling issue. The projectile is too heavy to go over really long distances.
Oh yeah, that about makes sense for a bullet that big.
But wouldn't it be a hell of a way to go out to jump out of a starfighter and then snipe the general off of an Imperial bridge with this?
Well, the range issue would
It
mostly
would
be
an
solved in
impressive
space.
display. And a shot like that could be sung in songs for generations. I respect it.
I don't know if the artificial gravity of a ship would slow down the projectile.
Yeah,
'Cause
might.
I know ships sometimes have a mass shadow that's enough that could impact mass driver weapons in space.
Not something like a Star Destroyer. It'd have to be something real big to actually make that kind of a gravitational pull.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, so that's the railgun line. All made by us, all offered to you once they come to service.
Well, hey, if this is what we're gonna be taking on the Empire with, I like our chances better already.
Now, if you head over here, I've unlocked it, so now you're able to get our standard issue or elite Vanguard weapons out of this locker.
Alright. Let's see what we got next.
Simple carbine, huh? Let's see.
Just live up to the name.
Handles way
Uninterested?
better. Yeah, it handles way better than an E11, I can tell you that much.
If these weapons don't suit your fancy, I can get you basically any weapon in the galaxy.
Oh, fancy hollow sights.
A sidearm.
That gun you're using right now, Smiles, has an alt fire. Press the trigger function.
Nice.
Oh yeah, let me do a what? Well, yeah, watch me.
See, it has a stealth mode too.
Here, try out this. Proton blaster.
Oh,
Kaizen, be careful. You are in range of 2 proton blasters.
You even got your own proton blasters. God damn.
It's got a heck of a kick to it.
Also,
I mean, yeah, it's only an anti-tank rifle.
Standard issue for every single trooper, and especially for the Veterans Division, you get your own TC-1 stim pistols. Normally, you see a lot of the TC-0s out there, but we have enough money to afford TC-1s at a mass scale.
nice.
Ah, always good to see the good stuff, huh?
Oh yes, that's another fun little thing if you guys want to try that out. That's the Vanguard Auto Shotgun.
Of course you guys are working with slug throwers, too.
When you find a better way to kill a Force user, let me know.
Man, this thing's got an insane kick.
He has enough
In
launch
terms of
forces to
slug
suspend you in
throwers,
air
I
in a
respect
second.
it.
It kicks like a Wookiee hooker.
I mean, here's my slug thrower. I've had this thing for like 20 years.
A double barrel? I mean, I know you've
Chambered
always
some of
been
the
into
biggest Colts you
artifacts.
could find.
I mean, I know you've always been into artifacts, but god damn, I didn't think you'd take him to battle.
I mean, yeah, look at the regal build on this.
Very fancy. Got engravings on it.
I know, no tactical advantage, but
Hey,
fancy weapon.
you know I, of all people, can appreciate a nice-looking piece of kit. Tactical advantage be damned. I mean, hey, I'm still rocking this piece. I've definitely had plenty of people here tell me that wood furniture has no tactical advantage.
Oh yeah, this is a gun we designed. Clark, get the fuck down here. That's Clark's custom-built gun we made with a bit of tech designing from our end. Show it off.
Well, that's insane.
It's built for suppression first and foremost.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you can even hold that thing at your age.
That suit is basically power armor.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Laugh it up. Age
Ah,
will
I
come
just
for
thought
you
he got
too
fat.
someday.
I'm unsure who forged this, but the craftsmanship is decent.
Decent. Kiss my ass, I built that.
Oh, you built it, boss? Well, this looks like it was assembled by a kindergartner missing both of their arms.
Hey, I can admire the craftsmanship.
But
Ow.
I can't hear you from all the way up there.
Careful, you might fall asleep again.
Yeah, you might break a few bones on the way down.
Now we best
Don't
finish
you
up
know
before
ice
it's
is a
the old
slipping
man's
hazard
nap
for
time.
people my age?
Yeah, so let's go on back. You want a gun? You want any gun in existence? I can get your hands on it. Within reason. You're not gonna be able to request like I don't know, the fucking gun owned by one person in one part of time. Oh, I see you got the sniper, don't you think? That's Special Forces. That's the KL-20C. 24 SC.
Yeah, I've heard of this thing. This is some failed project from Merson Munitions. I heard they sold it off to someone.
Sus. Miles, you there?
Yep.
You're just being quiet. It ain't like you. You're usually just like, well, last time I saw a gun sold off, it was your mother.
I just admire the craftsmanship
Now that I
of these
think about
railguns.
Now that I think about it, you being quiet is the most worrying thing here.
Maybe he's matured.
Makes me think you're planning something.
Seeing how
Please,
he's
that's
looking at those
impossible.
railguns,
Yeah, I'm
I
planning to
definitely
track
think it's
down
the
your
latter.
mother.
All that build-up for just that.
What did you expect? There are side grades being made to the Mark I if you like a tri-shot and a dual shot, by the way.
Oh.
Alright, let's go over the basics. You've seen now the weaponry. I see most of you guys don't have personal shields. That's going to change.
Oh.
You're getting us personal shields?
Oh well.
Without the risk of radiation poisoning or anything.
That'll certainly be
I
useful.
think I'm starting to warm up to this whole Vanguard thing.
They aren't shitty ones, too. Call up a hollow projection of a trooper, and Clark can show off. That's a pistol. Wait for it to recharge and then use an actual gun.
It doesn't recharge until you take down the shield.
Well, there we go. Charge now. That's a few blaster bolts, and you know how strong that gun is.
Yeah, you took the full brunt of a heavy blaster.
Nice.
Oh, see, the shields are now having an effect when they break. That's new.
That is because we have episode 2 assets now.
Yeah,
Since I have episode 2.
I've always seen that.
Yeah. Yeah, now if anyone has Half-Life 2 installed, they can see the effects.
Cool. Well, there's your average shield. Pretty good, don't you think? Can you even block one of these?
It can block a lightsaber.
Well,
I mean,
energy
that'll be
shield,
pretty
these are
useful
energy.
considering what the Empire's throwing out now.
Anyways, what do you think of the lightsaber colors? Is it fucking stupid or what?
Matches your robes.
I mean, hey, it matches your armor.
Meh. I found this crystal randomly. Pretty cool. You know what's cooler though? Something I've had for a long ass time? This.
A flame sword.
Yeah. Don't know who made it. It was found on this planet in a tomb. Next to an ancient demonic monster.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, ancient monsters
Thick
and
fast.
ancient weapons.
Thanks.
You didn't block it. You were supposed to show off your reflexes.
Uh-huh. My shield just took shot. Care. Alright. Let's start. Any questions you got? No, like questions regarding what we're doing. No, like, oh, how's your life been going? We can do that later when we're sitting down.
Yeah, who's the first person we're killing and when are we doing it?
A1. Not gonna be the first. Ever heard of a guy called Commander Valen?
Some spook with
I
the
believe
Empire.
so, yes.
I don't know. I've heard about a lot of great, powerful wars for the
Accomplished
Empire.
general. Him and A1 are going down. We don't know which first. He's got his own troops. This segues right into the category of what I'll go over.
I'll do my research and make up a plan then.
Here's some research material right here. Here's his troops.
Oh, good.
We've got his elite commandos with shields, his basic stormtrooper, not much different, and we've got his elites. Stronger armor, better trained. They're picked out of the stormtroopers, and then from there they're picked into commandos. They all have shields. They come in variants. They usually have they have heavies. They have commanders. And here are some of his unique units. These are sword wielders trained to be able to deflect blaster bolts. Bulky armor. The robes deceive you.
Yeah, I can see the armor on them. Pretty tough.
I don't know
I've
much
never
about
liked-
them. We haven't fought them that much.
I've never liked fighting melee users. Anyone who's crazy enough to go into a blaster fight with a sword, it's never gonna be fun.
And now here we go to the fun part. Alright, I have done something, so this guy's going to attack you. Do not be alarmed.
The enemy. Too quick.
He's a lightsaber user.
Oh, please, do try harder.
So this
He literally
general
will hurt
has Jedi under his command.
Sith.
Not Jedi.
Fully trained, in dark side adepts. acrobatic, able to use the force, can pull you, throw his lightsaber, jump at you, do sweeping strikes. They're very strong. They're fun. Not really. They don't attack one-on-one. They don't have honor. They don't duel. They fight to kill.
Then they'll die all the same.
Indeed. So that's your main antagonist for right now. Now let's move on to the other group of lovelies.
Alright. Surely they
Introducing-
can't be worse than literal Sith.
Dark side infused stormtroopers from the look of it. They permeate the dark side, enhanced abilities, much more durable, and for some ominous reason, they talk in a darker voice. Possibly the dark side corruption's power on them. They're troubling the fight. They do not have a total. If you will, they're the most loyal of the stormtrooper corps, handpicked for this.
Just
These
by
are people
looking
that are
at this,
veterans of most combats.
I can tell that this is definitely better craftsmanship than your standard stormtrooper armor.
So we got crazy dark side fanatics as regular soldiers. Me and my big mouth.
And what
And what
is that?
thing?
Revenant soldiers. The
A
name
revenant.
explains what they are. They're undying soldiers.
How is this possible?
Cyruvian tech from the unknown region south, western part of the galaxy. You might have heard about the crisis at Bakura. Showed up there. Their tech was reintroduced to the galaxy. They can lock someone's mind in enchantment, their form, and transfer them into a droid brain. This is a droid chassis with fleshy bits in it. This is what remains of a person. They're eternal soldiers. We're still figuring out everything about them, but for now we know that they're fiercely loyal or forced into service. They are held on a droid, they're held on a databank. When you fight these, you usually are fighting the same people over and over being thrown at you. As long as they have bodies, the minds are indispensable. They can just keep deploying them.
I'm sure they can learn from every single combat they do with us. Oh boy.
And because they don't die, they can learn constantly. Which means these guys are better than having battle recorders. These guys see up close and personal what people do and how they fight. If these guys fight you enough times, they can learn how to counter you. It hasn't happened yet, but it's theoretical.
We just gotta be unpredictable.
Well, of course, Smiles won't have an issue with that.
Then you got your statue, Darksider, got robes, lightsaber, imbued with the dark side. They're actually like force sensitive. They're very dangerous. I will say, I'm not entirely sure about all of you yet. For one reason, what's the strongest thing you've killed?
I mean, those droids at the vault were pretty damn tough.
Yeah, but those are 30-year outdated security combat droids. They might be extremely bulky and they were big, but we were able to beat them with equipment back then. without unlimited money.
I mean,
Now,
I was
hear me
able
out.
to take down a...
How are you going to kill this?
Man, what the fuck? We're gonna be fighting these
Underneath-
guys too?
Underneath the robes, this is what a royal guard looks like.
Well, yeah, I can get that, but... this is gonna be tougher than I thought.
You're signing up for the big leagues. You're getting the best gear, the best armor, the best equipment. In exchange, you gotta fight some of the most dangerous things the galaxy can throw at you in the current time.
A worthy foe.
Yeah, real worthy. Alright, I suppose I'll just have to get used to it.
Clark, what are you doing?
Hey.
Are you scared of these really? Is that why you're hiding pie in the military crate?
I think you might have
yes.
fallen asleep again.
He's scared of the big bad red boy with the funny stick.
If the rest of you are worried about fighting these, you can just say so. No shame in fearing your opponent.
Eh.
Hey, having caution towards
can
your
analyze
opponent is what
this.
makes the difference, you know? It's how people avoid
He's
getting
just
killed.
holding a stick.
That is no ordinary stick, but think what you would like.
Clark has literally fought one of these. It's a lightsaber staff. As you can see with that. And then, of course, you have the same people, but in their stormtrooper uniforms that they, for some reason, wear sometimes.
Odd.
Fun, right?
I mean, hey, sometimes you gotta stab, sometimes you gotta shoot. Even the Royals recognize that.
That's your basics. So what do you say? You all in for this still?
Do you even have to ask?
This
Yeah,
sounds
fuck it.
like it can be interesting. I'm in.
It'll be interesting getting my name in the books again.
Glory doesn't.
And if what you're saying is true, I have a feeling I'm gonna see a much bigger payday than anything I've ever done before.
If you want cash, I can give it to you. You guys care that much about me.
Hey, I'm about the fame and the fortune, you know? One just ain't as sweet without the other.
I mean, I could always use extra credits, but it's no big deal.
I'm just in it for the action.
Very well.
And hey, I do have, you know, people to look out for. And I suppose some big, dark Sith taking over everything won't be too good for him. So yeah,
Especially
yeah.
when
Why not?
the
You're
person
there.
you're looking out for is fighting against him already.
Yep. I swear that boy is gonna get himself killed one day.
Let's head in. We have a combat sim to go do with you guys. Alright, so now we're here. We're just gonna cut ahead so I can just get this out of the way. Do you guys want to do the
Okay.
glorious falling scene, or do you want to do it another?
With the guards,
Okay.
or whatever they're called.
When Palpatine shows.
Oh, with these guys when Palpatine shows up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be better off doing that another time. It is getting kind of late.
We'll do the combat sim that day's hit.
Famous
we'll just
Reeps
do the-
quote, I'm putting a hard cap of 1 a.m., but I'll try to end earlier.
Dude, I had to literally swap my phone onto my phone data.
I'm
Otherwise,
just
we would've
kidding.
done 10 minutes ago.
Colt,
Just kidding.
you misread him. It's 1 a.m. tomorrow.
Alright, let's
Exactly.
go. We gotta do that combat sim. Smiles, you're gonna want to put on a helmet.
Sure, I'll go get mine.
I guess Clark has places to be. Or he's doing some room clearing for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, please. He always was twitchy, even in the most calmest of moments.
Wait for my sitcoms.
Right back here. Huh?
What?
Alright, so now I'm just gonna want you guys to go get geared. We return to your ships, get your stuff. Prepare for an actual live fire. It's like old times.
Yep.
This'll be
Shouldn't
fun.
be hard to find your way down.
Oh, it won't.
Just says the guy who can fly.